As summer turns to fall, we shift our wardrobes, right? But we also shift our home decor. And TAM Stone with TAM Stone Interiors has the inside scoop on design trends for the fall. This is hot off the presses information.
Yeah, absolutely. Right after our summer market. So
and you're talking about metals, heavy metals this fall.
Yeah, everything. We saw this trend where we were taking our, nickel knobs off our cabinetry and putting something that's an antique brass. Now it is full-blown brass, white gold, gold, copper everywhere. So you're seeing it in, if you look here, you're seeing it in your furnishings from your coffee tables and chairs. These pieces from Chaddock and Bernhardt are all the way to these copper tubs from Waterworks. So go big, and go big with your warm tone metals, no longer your cool tone silvers and nickels.
What about color cues?
Okay, we talked last time I was here about the blues, and we're seeing them everywhere, and also your grays. But when you, now we're seeing it in a darker tone. We saw lots of turquoises and light blues and the very classical nautical look of the blue and white. So now we're matching it with your grays. If you look at that C.R. Lane pillow by Tracy Zeller, that's a great one that takes now our blue and our gray together, or also we're matching it like in this T-bow with the gold instead of the white and yellow.
The blue and white in the top right hand, that vase is very classic.
It's very classic. I mean, you can never go wrong with the ginger jar. That's absolutely beautiful by Chelsea House. And an easy way to bring some color in is like this hickory chair side table. Just pop out what you have and bring in something new. It's fun, and you can easily replace it.
What do you mean, Tam, when you talk about organic glamour?
Okay.
That's another hot trend.
It is. Now this is trendy. I feel like the first two things we talked about are more classic, but this is trendy. So you're seeing this kind of return to the raw look, but now it's got crystals and facets and all kinds of things to it. So if you see, we'll have here a chandelier by Ralph Lauren, this antler shed chandelier, but it's got crystals draping from it. So we're taking a new look to that classic antler chandelier. And I really love this Worlds Away chair. I think it's fantastic. It is a nod to the Art Nouveau movement, which was in the early 1900s, where you saw these undulating forms and nature-inspired forms. That chair just, it looks cool, but it's very understated in a very cool way.
So it's gorgeous. The detail of that.
Yeah,
it's
neat. Beautiful, beautiful.
What do you mean when you talk about optical illusion being hot? The style of optical illusion?
This is fooling the eye, and this happens by a couple of ways. It's two different very nods. One is to trompe l'oeil, and then the other is to like op art from the 60s. And if you look here from the pieces that we have, this Arteriers bookshelf, it's challenging what our perception of a bookcase should be by having it not be encased on the side. So, and also it's in this lighter wood, this kind of driftwood color that's very on trend. I love this Curry & Company chandelier because it's very geometric, which we're seeing right now. It's in the brass, like you're seeing on trend, but this is a three-dimensional chandelier that's got a lot of movement to it. And then, of course, on the bottom, you've got these, op art, herringbone tables, and some of the patterns you'll see now will actually look like they have movement in them. A more classic way that you might also see these optical illusions is in trompe l'oeil wallpapers or murals that are painted on the walls, and you can find them in panels of wallpaper, as well as have an artist come in and paint them, and that's historically classic.
Really interesting trends and interesting styles for this fall. TAM Stone, thank you so much.
Great to be here.